Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So today we're going to talk about doing things in a hurry, getting stuff done, being productive, doing stuff without delay, and fulfilling our obligations. We're going to do this because the President of the United States is going all in on this appointment. He wants it done. He wants it done now, without delay, he says. And I get it. It makes sense. It makes sense from his point of view. In the Senate, they seem more than willing to oblige him. That makes sense to me too. I get it. I understand that point of view too, because the president has a long and illustrious history of choosing the right person for the job. That's like his thing. It's what he's done his entire life, like he did with Michael Cohen, or Steve Bannon, or Rex Tillerson, or John Bolton, or John Kelly. These are all people who he hired, thought were wonderful, and then had to fire and go on Twitter and basically call incompetent and bully because he can't accept responsibility for his own actions and poor hiring practices. Then there's another list of people who he hired and thought were wonderful, and he had to fire them, but didn't really go after them too much on Twitter. And then there's also the people who he hired, he thought they were wonderful, and then they wound up with mugshots. As I said, the president is really good at this. I'm sure that these are just flukes. And there's no reason to worry about vetting a candidate recommended by a person with a long and illustrious history of being an utter failure when it comes to hiring. There's no reason to worry about vetting them, especially considering it's only a lifetime appointment. Why would we need to worry about this? It's only going to matter for, the next 3 decades. We'll be all right. It's totally okay for the Senate to forego their constitutional obligation to consent and advise. Makes sense to me. I get it. It's not that those in the Senate just don't have a spine and are putting their party before their country and don't understand that the purpose of the Supreme Court is to interpret the Constitution and not actually make policy. Maybe they don't understand that. But anyway, it makes sense because the Congress, the legislative branches, it's not like they're a co-equal branch of government who are supposed to serve as a check on executive power or anything. It's not like that's how the Constitution was actually laid out. But it was. And perhaps now would be the opportune time to try to reclaim some of that power right before the election, because right now, Mitch McConnell, there's a whole bunch of people wondering how when one Supreme Court person is lost, you're ready to go. However, when 200,000 Americans are, you don't care. And this goes for the rest of the Republicans in the Senate. Don't think we don't notice that when it comes to shoring up your power, all of a sudden, y'all are ready to go. Y'all are incredibly active. But when it comes to helping out the little guy, well, you don't seem to care very much. We see it. It's crystal clear. You're willing to undermine the Constitution and do whatever that man in the Oval Office says, as long as you can get his crumbs. We got it. We understand. And believe me, it's influencing some decisions. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.